What's going on tonight, Vintage Rakes family? It's your boy Charlie G from Vintage Rakes West. Ready for another fun and exciting night of breaking fun. Got a couple cool things lined up for y'all tonight. So we give everybody a few minutes to transition over from the North Show. Matty Ice gave away some cool prizes. That 69 starter set was pretty nice. Congratulations to, I forgot who hit it. Mind like an open trap. Already forgot. Give everybody a minute or two here. Go ahead. Set up a break here to help the boys in the north out. Got a couple things they had sold out that I happen to have. I'll send out some break notifications to get some folks headed on over to the west. As soon as we get some more people in here, I'll go over the promos we have going on tonight. Welcome to Drakes. I'm your host, Strategy from Drakes West, and tonight we're going to be starting the night off breaking this 1990 Leaf Sixers pack number 144. We've got to randomize our list of names, of course. Got ourselves a 5 on the dice roll. Good luck to Brandy, Brian, Gina, and Tom O'Connor. 3, 4, and 5. Tom O'Connor's getting the first couple and the last couple, and everyone else is in the mix somewhere in between. And I made this bounty thing a little bit bigger, so we're doing two things here tonight. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the names list up at the same time, so let's do a little cleanup action here onto the screen. See if we can get this all to fit. Yeah, it'll be a little hard to read those last prizes, but we'll get through it just fine. Maybe we'll just make the maybe we'll just make part of this a little bit smaller, a little on the screen. There we go. That's a little better. I think that'll work. All right, here we go. Let's get this broken. First card for you, Tom, right here on top. First, we're looking for Mr. Frank Tunnels. First up, Darren Dalton. Number 2 is Mr. Storm Davis. As soon as we get a few people here chatting, we'll do an early Guess That grade. Everybody seemed to have a good time last week with that, so I brought it back for tonight. John Franco, spot 3. Larry Sheets, spot number 4. We also have a $10 all-night promo going on for this beautiful early Exhibits of Harmon Killebrew SGC 5.5 bat on shoulder with the cap variation. Candy Maldonado. Mickey Hatcher is going to come in at spot 7 for Gina. Don Paul, spot 8. All right, who do we got out there watching? Looks like we got a few people hanging out in chat, just being a little quiet tonight. can't give away any prizes if you guys aren't chatting it up. Mr. Larry Anderson, spot number 9. Scott Bales. Jack Armstrong, spot 11. Jerry Reed, spot 12. Oh, ran out of penny sleeves. I'm getting these ready. We do also have a bounty on selling 10 1953 Topps Baseball separating spots. Everyone gets a prize. We also have a duck race for the first 5 people to spend $250 at checkout. Top prize, that's a 1951 Topps Baseball separating spot. Les Lancaster, spot 13. Spot number 14 is Joe Orsluck. I'm sure I'm not pronouncing that correctly. I'm sure Joe's not going to mind it too much. And the last card of the pack is another Joe, Joe Bulver for the Atlanta Braves. What's happening, Mr. Blevins? And the puzzle card goes right in the trash can. Charles, where's the Cubs? Cubs. Well, see, the Cubs cards align my walls in my office. That wraps up our 1990 Leaf Second Series pack number 144. Thanks for watching. I don't even know if I've got any Cubs cards. Actually, I do have a Cubs card show off tonight, and I'll show it off a little bit later. Once we get a few more people in here chatting it up, and when we talk about the latest REA auction results. It is my one card I got from the last REA auction. It is a Cub. What's going on, Mrs. Russell? David Truex. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put the Cubs game on here in the office. Let's get this up here on the screen real quick like. So I can either be in agony or reasonably happy that they're actually winning a game. I'll even turn off my music here for a little while. Oh, look at that. Wilson Contreras just hit a 2-run bomb. All right. Tuned in just in time. All right, we got that going now. All right, let's get some people chatting up right now. In the chat, we'll do our first Guess That Grade. Our first Guess That Grade tonight is going to be on this 1956 Willie Mays Grayback variation. How Guess That Grade works is I will use the Nightbot feature to pick somebody to participate. If you are chosen to participate, you will get a chance to guess what the grade of the card is. If you guess correctly, you get a $10 break credit. If you guess incorrectly, you'll get a BAM spot. Oh, was that 2 runs scored on error? All right, let's reward the people who are here early and started chatting. Let's do winner chicken dinner. I gave everybody fair warning. Here we go. Winner chicken dinner happening. Let's see who gets to play Guess That Grade. All right. I can't remember what your name is, Stuart, but I think it's Stuart. So you get to guess that grade. So let me hold it up here real close for you. There are no half grades. Your answer needs to be in full grade. If the card happens to be half grade, say it's a 6.5, you could guess 6 or 7. Both will be accepted. All right. Try to get this thing to focus up. I forgot where there we go. So that's the front of this card. Good centering, presents well. There's the back. And you also only get one shot at the grade. So I'll finish showing off the card, then I'll give you a chance to go ahead and guess your grade. All right? So that's the front and the back. Do you wish to change your answer, or is 6 your final answer for this card? Let me just take another look here, make sure there's anything you can't really see on camera. Yeah. Let's go with a 7. You know what? I wish it was a 7, but it is not a 7. It's actually only a 4. Prime example of buy the card, not the grade. Good centering. Good focus, good registration. When I bought the card, I looked it over real close. I don't know why it's a 4. There must be something going on with it that I can't see through the case. But I love it. You know, but you're right. I mean, show me a 7 that looks this good. But it's also going to be exponentially more expensive. And this is a beaut right here, as Clark would say. Man. Is Stu Polo? What's your last name, Stu? I'll get you your BAM spot here. Yeah, I bought that raw to get graded. And I was pretty disappointed when I got it back. There you are, Stu. All right. You get yourself a BAM spot. All right, now we've got a few people in here. We'll go over all the promos we got running tonight. What we've got here on my screen is this beautiful Harmon Killebrew bat variation, SGC 5.5. This is the $10 all-night promo. So you spend $10, you get a shot at winning this. Spend $100, you get 10, so on. Really nice, clean example. Great 5.5. So every $10 you spend, you get a shot at that, and that'll be given away at the end of the night. Yeah, Sal, I assume there's probably something on the surface that I just didn't see, and you really can't see through the case. We also have got 2 different kind of bounties going on here tonight. First bounty is going to be selling 10 1953 Topps baseball set break spots. There are 10 spots left in that right now. First place will get a 1953 spot, so you get a bonus spot in that if you take first place. Second place gets a 1957 football set. Third set break spot. Third gets a 1960 baseball set break spot, and 4th through 10th all get 74 baseball set break spots. We also have a duck race that I'll run for first 5 people who spend $250. Of course, if you spend a $500, you get 2 spots. First place will get a 1951 baseball set break spot. Second place, 1988 basketball set break spot. Third place, 1964 baseball set break spot. I'll have to double check that. I think that might be... No, I think it's 64. Fourth place, 1984 football, and fifth place gets a 74 baseball set break spot. But the big one for the night everybody's looking for is the big $10,000 ceiling bonus, the $3 all-day bonus that's been running for this beautiful SGC 5 1962 Mickey Mantle. We're really close to hitting the goal. Let me tell you where we're at here. We are roughly $600 away from this. And of course, we'll continue to go until I go off the air. So if we hit it, we will give it away. But we'll keep taking entries. Every $3 you spend will get you an entry. That's a really good looking 62.5, well centered card. Very tough to find centered with decent edges. So that's what we've got going on tonight on Vintage Breaks West. Of course, we'll be talking about the latest RA auction a little bit too. It's always one of my favorite subjects. See what the market is doing on various vintage cards. People really spent. They've never spent before. Well, you know, it's always good to spend, you know, but we need to, you know. Just well, yeah, I see that. I've got it up here on the screen tonight. Feeling good about it, much better than we were about last night's game. Stu is in on the 53 bounty. Let's take a look, see what Stu has done. All right, Stu's taking down the first 2 spots in the bounty. Go ahead and get you on my list for spots. So that's going to put us down to 8 spots remaining in the 53 bounty. Oops. And just a little reminder here what that 53 bounty is. Let's get a link going for you guys. There's a link in the chat for you guys. Bring it up here on the screen. 53 bounty, 1/4 spot. Also, Stu, that gets you the first spot in my 5 at 250 duck race. Oopsie. All right. Since we've got ourselves a really nice looking PSA 4 Mantle, PSA 2 Mays, 2 Jackie, 4 Satchel, and a Yogi Bear are some of the highlights into the set break. For reference, whoever happens to win the 1953 Mantle, if you don't want to keep it for your personal collection, this is a card that I am looking forward to add to mine, and I think this one's got great eye appeal for sure. So if you happen to win this one, you don't want to keep it, hit a brother up. I might be willing to buy it. Oops, wrong button. All right, there we go. Yes, sir. Stu brought us a little bit closer to the $10,000 ceiling bonus for tonight. Let's see where we're at. Yep, but you got about $525 to go. Yes, I can add sometimes. All right, let's do a 1985 Topps baseball pack. Let's get this one started. Oops, let me forgot to add this here so people know what's going on for the Duckola race. There we go. For about 2 seconds, I saw a 56 maze on here. Oh, you're talking about you're talking about this little maze. We were doing guess that grade with one of my Willie Mays cards. That's just a guess that grade card for my personal collection. Again, buy the card, not the grade. Alright, let's get this. Let's get this 85 pack broken. Yeah, the centering solid, that's what drew me to it. I think I bought that at Nationals 2 years ago. I think that's where that one came from. All right, let's get this one rolling. Welcome to Vintage Breaks. I'm your host, Charlie G from Vintage Breaks West, and tonight we're going to be breaking this 1985 Topps Baseball Wax Pack number 258. We've opened 257 of these already. We're going to randomize our list of names here 9 times. Good luck to... Oops, wrong names list. Good luck to Alex Turner, Matthew Townsend, Jim Brown, Pamela Russell, Brian Smith, David Flynn, and Mr. Ryan Steele. Let's see what our list is going to be at 9. 6, 7, 8, and 9. Alright, Mr. Smith gets the first card, and Ryan Steele will get the last card. Let's get that list of names here up on the screen over here. Alright, there we go. First card for you, Mr. Smith. Right here underneath the gum. Actually, underneath the prize card. Instant winner situation. Alright. I forgot to get my numbered sleeves out. There we go. Alright. Spot number 1 is going to be Mr. Tim Raines. Starting off a little off-center, unfortunately. Up next, though, we do have a Rhino. Mr. Ryan Sandberg. Mr. Ryan Sandberg. A little bit off-center. But... because I'm a sucker for Rhino, unless Rhino's rookie's 19. I feel like a bad Cubs fan all of a sudden. Rhino's 83 though, isn't it? Yeah. Rhino. Off center, unfortunately. It's a third-year Rhino. Lynn Jones, looks like Lynn's got a roller ding there on the bottom. Spot number 4 for Mr. Townsend. Shane, oh, no, spot number 3, sorry, for Jim. This is spot number 4 for Mr. Townsend. Shane Raleigh. Yeah, for some reason I was having a brain fart that it wasn't 80. It was 85 there for a second. Tom Hume. Work has been so incredibly busy that just tired. I'm just tired, guys. Ready for my vacation at Nationals. Spot number 6 is Eddie Murray for Mr. Steele. Then we got Willie McGee for Mr. Steele. Daryl Porter, spot number 8, also for Mr. Steele. Yep. Matt Young, spot number 9. Dusty Baker, spot number 10. Yeah. It's hard to keep everything straight. I don't know how people do it that are good at, like, multiple sports and multiple genres. Rusty Staub, number 11. 12, Paul Malter. This pack has a lot of star power in it. All right, card number 13 is Kevin Bass. That is not a penny sleeve. Oops. Gary Matthews is 14. I flipped them both over. The bottom card's Randy. Gary Matthews. And the last card is Mr. Randy Bush. But you're also a math guy, and there's no excuse for that. All right, that wraps up our 1985 Topps Baseball Wax Pack. Number 258. A lot of star power in that one, but unfortunately, none of the rookies we are looking for. Thanks for watching. Oh, that's all right, man. Like I said, we've just been slammed with work, man. Construction is good here in the valley for us. And it's and I haven't had a vacation for a while, so I'm looking forward to the Nationals in 4 weeks, where I will be officially on vacation. I'm not doing work at all. I will be completely disconnected, and I'll be able to relax and buy baseball cards and maybe do a little gambling. Pam Russell stepped in a little bit. Got a couple spots. I like it. Thank you, Pam. That's right, Mr. Blevins. Charlie Unplugged. Oh, yeah, this is when I keep a little Coleman cooler in my truck with some ice packs, some frozen water, Gatorade, regular water. It's what and I keep a semi-frozen towel in there to wrap around my neck when I'm driving from site to site. I also start my walks on projects this time of year around. I leave the house around 5-ish, maybe a little bit earlier. Depends on what time the sun's going to come up, but usually we get enough light out here to start walking job sites at about 5 o'clock in the morning. So I'm out there real early. All right, let's do another episode of Guess That Grade. This is Guess That Grade Willie Mays edition. I pulled these cards from my some of the cards I do not have on display. Hoping to remedy this when I've got a little extra free time. I've got some shelves to put up. So if you guys want, anybody who hasn't chatted for a minute wants to say something in the chat real quick to get your opportunity for winner chicken dinner with Nightbot. Yeah, man, that hummus man screwed me up. Well, I mean, I shouldn't say the lucky thing is, at least with the hummus situation, there's a stomach bug. It was good for a couple days. So I fly out for Nationals on Monday. I get to Philadelphia because it's a long flight, and the flight I chose gets me into Philly pretty late. I'm going to stay in Philly overnight on Monday, then I'm going to take the train to Atlantic City on Tuesday morning. So if I had something wonky, I'll have a couple days to recover before the actual show starts. I just will be able to help the boys set up on Tuesday and Wednesday. What's going on, Billy Blair? All right, let's get this. Let's get another Guess That Grade going. Winner chicken dinner happening in the chat for those of you who haven't played before. Winner chicken dinner here will pick the person who participates. I'm gonna hold up a card. You're gonna guess the grade, and if you get the grade correctly, you get a $10 break credit. If you do not, you get a BAM spot. Your answer needs to be a whole number grade. So if the card is graded a 3.5, you can grade 3 or answer 3 or 4, and you'll be answered correctly. Yes, this is Willie Mays edition. All right, Mr. Jeff Spellman, here's your opportunity to guess that grade. We've got ourselves a 1962 Willie Mays. It's a recent grade from PSA. Centering's pretty decent. Corners are looking good, but that bottom left-hand corner is looking a little rough. Bottom right-hand corner is a little rough. Yeah. That is the front of the card. Back of the card there. Back's also pretty well centered. No, the white. Actually, yeah, the white is on the card. The little white speckles that you see on the camera are on the card, not on the sleeve. On the yeah, so that little white spot on his on his black. So the card does have a little bit of white surfacing. So that's what you got here. Jeff, you prepared to guess that grade. Jeff Spellman's going to go with a 3. Jeff, you are absolutely correct. It is a 3. But again, like if I'm looking at it in person in hand, those the little black spots or the little white spots in the black background, can't really see them. Buy the card, not the grade. Really good looking example. 62 is just a tough card to get. Who won the closeout on the North? Nick, you talking about the $10,000 closeout? That's still running. So Mr. Spellman is going to get himself a $10 break credit. All right, that one's another Mr. Mays in the books. Oh, no closeout pack sets. Let me see here. However, closeout, it doesn't look like they gave it away. I'm not sure. They didn't tell me anything about it. But they could have also not archived it when they ran it. I'm not sure. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I see it in the system, but I'm not sure if it's been run or not. Unfortunately, our system doesn't really differentiate between what has and hasn't been run. No, they just forgot. Okay. Let's see. What was the... Let me see if I could find it with over here. Let me see here. I can do a little bit of more digging for you guys. What was the title again? $10 jackpot. Oh yeah, I really don't have a way to figure out how many packs they closed. Yeah, if they're gonna have to run tomorrow, I don't know how many packs they closed out. So yeah, sorry guys, I'm not gonna be able to give that away. Let's see if anybody else has done some dippage. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get. I've got myself a Miguel Andujar 8.5 rookie card and a 89 Donners pack here for the next person who spends $50 on the website. And I'm going to go ahead and prep this 1993 Topps First Series pack to break. We are also $505 away from the $10,000 ceiling bonus. We've got ourselves 8 spots remaining in the selling 10 spots of the 1953 Topps Baseball Set Break bounty. We also have got 4 spots remaining in the $250 Duck Race. Let's get ourselves this 1993 baseball pack opened. See if we can get ourselves a Jeter. How's it going tonight, Mr. Ector, Pam, Nick, and everyone else who's hanging out with me tonight? All right, let's get this one going. Welcome to Drake's Breaks, Charlie G from Vintage Breaks West, and we're breaking this 1993 Topps Baseball First Series pack, number 277. We're going to randomize our list of names 4 times. Good luck to Pamela, Mr. Flynn, and Ryan Steele. Let's get a Jeter. All right, Pam, looks like you're getting the last spot, and Mr. Steele's getting the first couple. Still, we're $505 away from it. Billy Blair, talk to me about Gunnar Henderson. I like to hear a little prospecting talk. I'm not that good at picking them, but I do love to talk. I'd love to hear about them. First card for you, Ryan Rahia. Give me the juice on Gunnar, Blair. All right, first card up is going to be Delano DeShields. Alex Fernandez, spot number 2. Nice hit by Boat. Luis Salazar, spot number 3. Mike Bilecki. Just for 20, nice left-handed hitter, shortstop. All right. Pete Incoherent. That's spot number 5 for Pam. All right, we've got ourselves a gold of Tim Fortugna. Yes, we gave out the 10K promo last night, Nick. That did happen. I don't remember who won, but we did give it away. Brian Hunter. At AAA, moved up a few weeks ago. Average of 300 hit for the cycle last night. All right, all right. Kirk McCaskill. Spot number 9. Mark Wohlers. That sounds right. Got ourselves a Roger Clemens, spot number 10 for you, Mr. Steele. Not the draft pick we were looking for in Sean Lowe. No offense, Sean, but we were really looking for Mr. Jeter in this pack. Nick, it was at the end of the show. I think we did it before we did briefcases. Mr. Sam Horn contemplating his next move. Spot number 12 for Ryan. Hippolyto Picardo, spot 13. Spot number 14, Dave Cochran. And last card in this pack is going to be Mr. Gary Sheffield. Headed to you, Pamela. And that wraps up our 1993 Topps Baseball First Series Wax Pack number 277. Thanks for watching. All right. Take a look and see if anybody took me up on my little extra bonus to spend at least a $50. Nobody's taken me up yet. Next person to spend $50 will get this 89 Donners pack as well as this 8.5 Miguel Andujar. I'm not exactly sure where the Andujar came from. I think the North sent it to me. It was in one of my boxes of things to give away. All right, so let's talk a little bit. Oh, my boy. Well, I wouldn't say Morel's my boy, but he went yard. Look at that. I happen to have a... Hey, look what's sitting right here. A Morel card. Sapphire. Oh, look. Another one. Another. Another one. I think that's it. Yeah, that's all I have. Well, there might be more of that stack, but this is the four currently at the top of my stack. You're my boy, Blue. You're my boy. Nice. Let's talk about the latest REA auction chat. So, anybody in the chat? Yeah, I think did it leave the park or did it just make it up to the upper? Okay, they're gonna replay it now. Let's take a look here. Yeah, that was a nice low one. Yeah, look at that ball go. Nope, like the last row of seats. Very nice. So, as many of you know, I am a huge Scoops fan. 1961 Scoops. We opened a lot here on the West. We had a lot of fun opening them. And I always wanted Ernie Banks. Well, I finally picked up the Ernie Banks in a PSA 10 from the latest REA auction. Card number 420 from 1961 Scoops, PSA 10, has been added to my personal Ernie Banks collection. This is, in fact, the oldest PSA 10 that I have in my collection right now. So that was my one and only pickup from the latest REA auction. I also happened to pay $420 for it, including the juice. I did give myself I did give a little preview of this to our fellow vintage breaker, Mr. Tippin, who's also put together a scoop set. But it's been a long hunt finding myself. I didn't expect to get myself a 10. I was thinking maybe an 8 or 9, but this one came up with REA auction. And they don't come up very often. So I figured I'd splurge a little and get the 10. You know, now that I'm talking about it, you know, I didn't look up to see what the population report is on the Scoops at a 10. I mean, it's an older grade. I'm sure you couldn't get it at 10 anymore. Oopsie. So card number 420 Ernie Banks. There are 12 PSA 10 Ernie Banks. Card number 420. Yeah, very excited. Very excited to get that one. Yeah, I think I've seen some old PSA 10s, but that's the highest. That's the oldest PSA 10 that I've got. Well, let's go through some of the other REA stuff that ended. Yeah, somebody had some deep pockets with the juice. 52 Mantle sold for $78,000. A real looker. Just for reference, you guys are looking for, looking out for not buying fakes. one of the signs is this is accurate. That's not a printing error. That's just the way they all are. The schmutz on the bat, that's the way it's supposed to be. The rickety lines around this, the just all this weird printing, that's the way it's supposed to be. I'll say with the black box around the Yankees logo, that's the way it's supposed to be. My oldest PSA card is a 1939 Curtis Limited Princess Baba. But a PSA 10? I'm talking about my oldest PSA 10 card. Nice, Kakaris got himself a good hit. This is a good example of eye appeal. I'm not quite sure why. So this is a SGC4. This one for $17,000. Wow, PSA 10 1939 card. That's amazing, Nick. I'm jealous. But this Jackie's also got these weird creasing lines here. The register's pretty far off. Or I don't know if these are creases, but they're like, I don't know, markings across his bill, and then it's just way out of register. But sold for $17,000 in a 4. But this one's a PSA 3.5. This sold for $21,000. Better centering and none of those weird black lines. Totally agree that this one was the better card of the two, but it is the lesser grade of the two, which is kind of surprising. Mine is about $50. Hey, price don't matter. If you love it, man. Yes. What's up happening, Mr. Scallon? Yes, let's get on the 53 bounty. Let me double check here, see if anybody stepped up. Oh, Tim did step up. He got 2 spots in it. All right, Tim. Thank you very much, sir. That gets you 2 spots in the bounty and 1 spot in the 5 at 250. People are smart in the double dip department there. That also gets you this Miguel Andujar and this 89 Donruss pack. I believe that is Jackie's rookie. Yes, this is widely considered Jackie's rookie card. There's a 1947 Bond Bread and a couple other miscellaneous cards of Jackie's that are dated 1947, but a 1948 Leaf is considered a Jackie's rookie card. Alright, let me update the goal situation here. We got 6 spots left in the set break bounty and 3 spots left in the duck race situation. See if anybody else bought in here. Let's see, what else do I have floating around here? I've got a Casey Mize, I believe this is 2020. I think it's 2020 Casey Mize Mojo pack card and an $89. Next person spent $50. We'll get that pair. What's this? I've got something else sitting in here. Also throw in this Chipper Jones Upper Deck Game Used Jersey card too of this little stack. The Casey Mize, Chipper Jones, and an $89 pack. Also, we've got the $10 All Night here for Mr. Harmon Killebrew Exhibit 5.5. Let's see, he signed a $250 from 10K. I believe so. Let me check the old calculator here in the system. Now keep in mind the way the calculations work, it doesn't count break credit, I don't think, in our total sales for the day. So, but yes, we do have $255 right now, and what it shows that we're off. So basically, one more purchase of 2 spots in the 1953 will ensure that I give that away at the end of the night. Let's see what else was notable here in the RA auction that I thought was a good point of interest. All right, so we looked at the 1952 Mantle Rookie in a 3.5 that sold for $78,000. Well, they also sold a PSA 3 1951 Bowman Mantle Rookie, which is the true rookie card. And this sold for $17,400. Now, it does have a pretty nasty crease in the upper right-hand corner. Adjustment, we're running, if we make $10,000 in sales throughout the show all day long, we will give away a 1962 Mantle. I think it's an SGC 5. I have to go back and double check. It's on the board, and every $3 you spend, you get an entry. And we're just trying to sell $10,000 a day. But this card sold for basically a quarter as much as that other card. Same-ish grade, but this is the true rookie card, 51. For the money, I'd rather get this one. Yeah, that's a real good looking card. It's a little off center. It's got that crease, but for quarter of the price, I'd buy this one. So, and then there was also another Mantle that sold. This sold for $47,000, but it's an authentic. But the surface has been altered, so it's been touched up or fiddled with. And it still sold for $47,000. Who's buying an altered? I mean, it's a beautiful looking card, but it's beautiful because it's been altered. I don't quite understand why somebody spent that much money on this card. I really don't. Doesn't make any sense to me. What is your prized card out of my collection? I think, I know I've showed this off before. It's still sitting on my desk. House burns down. I'm grabbing this card, and I'm grabbing my 54 banks. As I know I've showed this card off before on the show. This is one of my, when I was a little kid, cards that I remember getting and thinking, this is the greatest card in the world with Hank Aaron on it. This 1974 Hank Aaron card, which I got slabbed early this year, late last year. It's not worth anything, but this card means more to me than some of my, than this card. This card's worth a heck of a lot more, and much more tradable and historic, but this one means more to me. Trying to think what else would be like. Otherwise, I think the Fatima set I've got. Yeah, I've got the Cubs Fatima set that sits on the wall behind me. Would be the next thing I'm most prized about is that. Hopefully, I can find the Wildfire Schultz card soon, and that will complete my collection of the Cubs run for Fatima at the Nationals. Yeah, you're right, Swan. Yeah, I mean, I grew up a Cubs fan, but also a big Braves fan. Yeah, that's why a lot of my early collection was Braves and the Milwaukee Braves stuff. What about you guys? What's your most prized card? Not necessarily most valuable, most prized card in your personal collections. I'll pull up some of the other things I was bidding on at the RA auction. Talk about why I didn't bid any higher, or what I thought. This is one I kind of regret. I think you'd be hard pressed to find a better example in a 4. This ended up going for $5,700 with the juice. But with Nationals around the corner, I didn't want to sink most of my Nationals budget into a single card right before Nationals. But I think whoever got this card got a good deal. A phenomenal card for $5,700 with the juice. It's really well registered, which is hard to find, and it's also very well centered. Nice. 1960 Clemente, that was your dad's favorite. Awesome card, good story behind it. Beat up, ungraded 61 Topps Ron Santo rookie. Same reasons as you. Nice. Jeff, I highly suggest, treating it to a SGC slab. It's only $30 to get that done, and then you can put it in a place of pride, and it looks impressive next to your other cards. For reference, this is a Mantle 4 that sold with this was juice 5,200. So the one that we have in our 53 Topps baseball set break is a 4 as well. This one sold with the juice for $5,300, $4,400 without the juice. I think that was a pretty good price. This one's not quite as well centered, but definitely gives you an idea how much that particular card would be worth if you happen to land on it, and how much I might be willing to spend to get it from you. 1933 Gatti Power Trainer and a 55 Bowen Willie Mays. Both are PSA graded. Nice! Gaudy Trainer and the 55 Bowman. I love those 55 Bowmans. Those are awesome cards. Love the TV cards. Let's see here. I don't know if I've got any TV cards in my Guess This Grade pile. No, I didn't grab any TV cards. Nice. Let's see. 84 Fleer, Roger Clemens. And one in SGC 3. Quit to hit random. Nice. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I think I've told a lot of you guys that my father's a huge collector of Lionel trains. He's got a very big collection. He's got I think every post-war Lionel train that was ever made. It's something we grew up doing together with the layout and collecting and going to antique stores and train shows and stuff. And it means a lot to me and him. It's part of our bond. But push came to shove. Whatever reason, I had to, after Dad passes, they'll be mine. If for whatever reason I need to sell them, I would sell all. I'd sell all of them except for one set. And that one set would be, it's a cheap 027 steamer set that he painted the wheels on white to look like an American Flyer set because he liked one of his friends' train sets when he was growing up. So it's his original Lionel train set he had when he was a kid. But one of his friends had an American Flyer set, and they painted their wheels white. And he painted his Lionel train set wheels white to match his friends. It's worth nothing, but it would be the one thing I would keep because it means the most to me and the family. All right, Stu might have closed it out, sounds like. All right. Stu did, in fact, close it out. So, all right. So we're guaranteed in an hour and a half when the show's over at midnight. I will give away the 10K ceiling bonus, but the bonus still lives on. Every $3 you spend, you'll get an entry in it. But we will give it away now. So Stu is picking up 2 more spots in this one. And one more spot in this one. So that brings us down to 2 spots remaining in the duck race and 4 spots remaining in 53 Tops Baseball set break. So we'll update that here on the screen. Of course, you also have the $10 all-night Vintage Breaks West for this Harmon Killebrew. Stu also gets this little gaggle pile here. Stu, the 10K runs at the end of the night. So even though we've hit the ceiling, people can still enter. It runs until the end of the night. Nice, Sooner. Yeah, my dad's yeah. When we moved from well, not we. I didn't move with him. I was in college at the time. But when he moved out here to Phoenix, he came out here first. When they moved from Atlanta to here, I think it was United Van Lines. Yeah, United Van Lines is the moving company. They had one tractor trailer that was, you know, like you would normally have for, I think we had like a 4-bedroom house, 5-bedroom house in Atlanta for like the normal house stuff. Well, then they had a second tractor trailer that was dedicated to Dad's Lionel train collection and railroad memorabilia collection. Yeah, he's a collector. It's where I got the collector bug from too. But my collection fits in a much smaller shipping device. Yeah, one of his favorite stories to tell about moving is when he moved from Chicago to Atlanta. One of the items that he has is a I think it's a 10-chamber steam whistle off of a steam engine, off of one of the Illinois Central early steam engines. I forget what engine number it was, but it's about 3 foot tall, maybe 16 inches in diameter, and it's basically a giant piece of cast iron, but it's a steam whistle. When they moved from Chicago to Atlanta, the house that they moved in had a really steep driveway, and the moving company that when they were moving into the house refused to roll it up the driveway, so they left this giant steam whistle on the curb. All right, 4 spots left in the bounty, in the 1953 bounty, and we got 2 spots left in the duck bounty. But I do have another pack here that we could break. Yeah, lots of trains. Yeah, when they were buying their retirement house, my dad and my stepmom up in Prescott, Arizona here, the realtor was very confused why they were looking for a 6-bedroom house when it was just them for the retirement house. There's 1 master bedroom, and the rest of the bedrooms are set up as museum-style rooms, as well as the giant basement playroom is set up with museum style with the train layout and trains and memorabilia all over the walls. All right, 1982 Topps Baseball Pack 172. He's still actively out there buying. They actually went to a big auction up in Nebraska a couple weeks back to bought a couple things. Believe it or not, he doesn't own everything. There's still stuff out there he doesn't have. All right, everybody, welcome to Vintage Breaks. I'm Charlie G for Vintage Breaks West, and what I've got here tonight is the 1982 Topps Baseball Wax Pack number 172 to break tonight. We're going to randomize our list of names 4 times. Excuse me. Good luck to Mr. Ortega, Brian Smith, Brian Kendley, Adam Cobbs, Michael Smith, David Flynn, and Mr. Steele, and James Ector's got 1 spot there at the end. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, Mr. Flynn gets the first card, and Mr. Cobbs gets the last card. Good luck, everybody. here. All right, first card for you, David, right here underneath the gum. Ooh. He was almost too casual about that. Nico almost got on base. All right, the gum looks like it might have gotten the best of the top card here. I got ourselves the the batting and pitching leaders with Mr. Brett and Larry Gura. Next card up here, we've got Dave LaRoche. Center is a little off both directions, north to south primarily. Mike Lum, spot number 3. The Cubbies. Sammy Stewart. Got the Brewers with Cecil Cooper and Pete Yukovich. Spot number 5. Oh, Stu, I just noticed your message. Have a good night, my friend. We'll catch you next time. Jerry Marin. Kiko Garcia, spot number 7. Head to Mr. Steele. We've got ourselves our insert card here that'll get to David Flynn. It is Mr. Dave Collins. Stick that in there with your card, David, at the end of the break. Frank Tanana, spot number 8. Got Lloyd Mosby. Centering's getting pretty good. We're not quite there yet, but we're getting pretty good centering. Dave Rivering, spot number 10. Number 11, Mickey Rivers. Was Mickey Rivers also a singer? For some reason, every time I hear his name, I think he's some sort of singer or artist. Ooh, J-Rod, nice. Got a couple J-Rods floating around here. Rick Burleson, spot number 12. Spot number 13 is Al Oliver. Yeah, Julio Rodriguez, I think, is the real deal, boys and girls. All right, spot number 14, we got Jose Morales. Did he even touch the base? Oops. And last card of the pack, spot number 15. The wax card is Ricky Henderson. Nice ending to the pack here. Unfortunately, it is the wax card. Well, Ricky Henderson action there for you, Adam. And that's going to wrap up our 1982 Topps Baseball Wax Pack number 172. Thanks for watching. Get Mr. Dave Collins in here for Mr. Flynn. There we go. Why don't we do another Guess That Grade? Willie Mays edition. My next card here. Everybody has chatted for a little bit. Chatted up just for a moment. So Mr. Nightbot might select you. Our next Guess That Grade is going to be a 1962 Willie Mays. Let me take it out of the plastic. Oh, snap. What's Guess That Grade? Tim, you haven't been around for Guess That Grade? It's something new I invented last week, and people seem to enjoy it, so we'll do it again tonight. How that works is I'm going to hold up a card here close to the camera, let you guys have a good look at it, and somebody's going to guess that grade. I'll use Nightbot to select a contestant, so that contestant will be allowed to guess the grade. The grade will be a whole number. If the card happens to be a half grade, say it's a 5.5, you could guess a 6 or 5 and win. If you win, you get a $10 break credit. If you guess incorrectly, you will get a BAM spot as a cancellation prize. Go Mariners. Huh? What's going on, Dan? I mean, I don't like your statement. I'm an O's fan. No offense to him. Oh, okay. All right, we're to do winner chicken dinner. Let's see who is our contestant for Guess That Grade. Mr. Bradley Aldrich, come on down. First time Guess That Grade. All right, Bradley, again, all you have to do is answer what you think the grade is and a whole number. I'll show you the card close up here, both sides, and then I'll try to look at it and make sure there's anything you can't see. All right, it is a slightly older grade. A little bit off center east to west, but really good corners. Good edges. Surface looks good. There's a little bit of schmutzing. Oh, nope, that was just some schmutz on the card case. That's all good. All right. A little bit of action happened on that left corner there. Very nice, clean back. Let's see here. Let me take a quick look, see through the saver, see if I see anything that you wouldn't be able to see. Yep, surface looks pretty good. So, Brad, guess that grade. If you want me to hold it up a little bit closer one more time, let me know. But you get one shot at guessing it. You had a family member pitching for the O's, Wally Bunker. That's pretty cool to have somebody play the majors in your family. Bradley Aldridge is going to go with a 7. Well, Bradley, it is a 7. Congratulations, you're going to get yourself a $10 break credit. Yeah, it came at 7. Pretty nice card. It's an older grade I picked up. Nice card. All right, Brad, let me get you some money to spend. All right, got a little money in there for you to spend. There you go. All right, let's take a look at something else. So this is one I think I should have bid more on. This is a SGC5 Jackie Robinson. Some of you guys know from last show or 2 shows ago, I showed off my Jackie Robinson. I got graded, came back at 2. This one I sold for $450, I think. Yeah, $450 with the juice. I think this is a great price for a Jackie Robinson exhibit, and I kind of wish I bought it, but I didn't. It is somebody else's, alas. But I think $450 for that is a good price. But that was one I was definitely bidding on. This is one that's on my hit list for the Nationals. I think this one went for a little much for what it is. 1953 Color Pee Wee Reese, very iconic card. A little bit off center. Got a bunch of fisheyes in it. It's a 5.5, but it went for just over $1,000 with the juice. I think I could find a better looking one for $1,000 at Nationals. It's at a 6 probably. But iconic card. That's what I definitely want to. Definitely one I want to come back from Nationals with. I think it's obtainable. There's a lot of them. I'm sorry, that went for $1,200 with the juice. Sorry, it was $1,000 without the juice. Let's see. What else was I bidding on that I really regret that I didn't bid more on? Yeah, that was about it. This particular RE actually didn't have a huge number of things in it. Oh yeah, Bradley, I think I can find one. The question is, can I find one? I mean, again, we talk about eye appeal all the time on the show. You know, I'm gunning for about a 6 is what I think I'll be happy with. But I don't want to spend $1,000 on a 6 just because it's a 6. I want to spend $1,000 on a 6 that looks really good. David Ray has stepped in to pick up a couple more spots in the 53 bounty. So we're down to 2 spots in the 53 bounty, and we're down to 1 spot in the duck race, guys. There we go. Let's see, what do I have to juice up the last? Let's do another one of these. This will be good 2 years out. Waiting since the beginning. We'll throw in a Devers Gold Label Rookie. Devers is hot right now. Very hot. And let's see, what else do I fall around here? Throw in. This will be for the next person to spend 50. How about a Ricky Henderson and Tommy Lasorda combo? A couple fun cards there. Alright, so you're getting a Devers rookie, a Lasorda, and a Ricky Henderson. Next person to spend 50. Alright, we'll do another pack here. Got a 1981 cello pack. Trey G, are you in the mood to make a deal? Close at the last spot at the 250. Can I buy 2 to close out the bounty? 2. Let me see. I can't remember what the. Let's see here. I always like to make a deal. Let's see here. are you in the mood to make a deal? If I close out the last spot of the 250, can I buy two 1953 Bowman spots? Wait, 53 Bowman set? Yeah, I can do that for you. Yeah, 53 Bowman's close enough. That'll close out both our bounty action situations. While you're doing that, we're going to break a 1981 Cello. Welcome to Vintage Breaks. We're Charles G for Vintage Breaks West, and today we're going to be opening up this 1981 Topps Baseball 12-card Cello Pack. We've opened up 361 of these 81 Cello Packs. Can you guys believe it? It's a little crazy town. All right, Brad, we'll check it out after I wrap up this break, which we're going to randomize 7 times. Good luck to David Flynn and Paul Kangas. David's got 2 spots, and Paul's got the rest. And 7. All right, looks like David's getting spots 3 and 6, and Paul is getting the rest. Good luck. Get this over here on the screen. Thank you for closing out both bounties in one foul swoop. I may or may not have purposely made it so that was how that was going to happen. All right, here we go. First card for Paul is going to be Jerry There should be a Dibba something or other here on the top. All right. First up is Jerry. Up next, we've got the Reds Future Stars with Bruce, Jeff, and Paul. Not sure I've heard of any of those guys. Phillies Royals in 6. Which looks like there's a little ding and a roller thing right in the middle here. Ding in the corner, roller here. Factory was not kind to this one. Let's head to you, David. Brian Doyle. There we go. Get him swinging. Spot number 5, Stan Basnan. The first of the 2 gum cards is going to be the Astros Future Stars with Danny Heap, Alan Nicely, and Bobby Sproul. Second gum card. Look at that giant slab of gum. They did not skimp on the gum in 81, guys. Dan Drisson, spot number 7. Larry Bradford, spot number 8. The rest of these are headed to Paul. Jerry Roos. Corners on these are not as sharp as they normally would be on a cello pack. Ron Jackson. Barry Foote. And the last card in the pack is George Hendrick. Oh, look at all smiles. And that wraps up our 1981 Topps Baseball Soul Pack number 362. Thanks for watching. All right, let's get some duck racing happening. I gotta find my duck situation here. These are all headed to Bradley. Let's give away some stuff. My favorite part of the show. Why, thank you, Junior. Appreciate you hanging out, watching. Feel free to chat anytime. All right, Mr. Brad. All right, 2 spots here for Brad, 1 spot here for Brad. Let me get the duck race going. There it is. All right, here are names. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on. There we go. We'll do a little 30-second race. All right, here we go. We're running this duck race for the 5 at 250. Our contenders are Stuart Polo, Tim Scott, Stuart Polo, David Ray, and Bradley Aldrich. Let's shuffle it up a couple times here, just to get it going. Let's see here. Let's get somebody. There we go. We got Dr. David Ray is our special character, it looks like. And here we go. Coming out of the gate, everybody's coming out pretty even. Looks like Stuart Polo's falling behind just a little bit there with a second, but he's pulling ahead with his number 1 duck. We're about halfway through the race. Stuart Polo's pulling ahead. Dr. David Ray is coming out. Bradley Aldrich's coming up a little bit more behind. Stuart Polo's duck that was falling behind must be just resting. He's coming ahead, pulling it up. Is he going to be able to beat himself? Stuart Polo might take first and second of this. Let's see. Stuart Polo comes in first, and I believe second. But we're going to have to check the instant replay on it. Let's see what the winning list was. Stuart Polo did take first and second. Bradley Aldrich in third. Tim Scott in fourth. And David Ray bringing up the rear in 5th place. Definitely a photo finish there between the two, Stuart Polo and Bradley Aldrich for second and third. Congratulations, everybody. Let me get you some prize action into your accounts. Let's see here. So, Mr. Polo is taking home a 1951 set break spot. 51. All right, Stuart. Second place is a 1988 basketball set break. From Mr. Polo. Did that go through? No. There we go. Third place gets the 64 for Mr. Aldrich. And fourth place gets 84 football. That's for Mr. Scallon. And David Ray gets a 74 baseball set break spot. All right. Prizes have been awarded. Again, congratulations, everybody. I remember going to the O's games, the old Memorial Stadium as a kid. They played the M's when Griffey just came up in '89. Oh, that would have been awesome. Yeah, that was back at the prime, 1989. Those were great games to see. All right, now let's do another duck race for the people who bought 1953 spots. Let's restart the duck race. Let's see here. How do I... There it is. Edit the names list. Get our ducks in a row, as it were. All right, we've got Stuart Polo with 4 entries. We got Tim Scallon with 2 entries, David Ray with 2 entries, and Bradley Aldrich with 2 entries. All right. First place of this gets a 1953. What happened to Morrill here? What I missed? I wasn't paying attention. Why is he on the ground? Why is he holding his junk? Talk to me, Goose. Oh, here we go. They're replaying it. Oh, that's why he's holding his junk. Oh, that looks painful. Oh. Oh. Oh, that looks painful. All right, here we go. We got the duck race set up here. Let's shuffle the characters up just a little bit. All right, here we go. We got the characters shuffled up. First place for this is getting the 1953 baseball set break spot. Good luck. Let's see here. Nobody's pulling out the lead. Everybody's kind of holding their ground. Stuart Polo looks like he might be a little bit ahead. Maybe David Ray. I think they're at the bottom, Dr. David Ray, but looks like Tim Scallon's. Oh, wait, who's making a move? Bradley Aldrich is making a move right now at the halfway point. Tim Scallon's coming out ahead a little bit further. Stuart Polo's bringing up his ducks right now. I think Tim Scallon's going to get this one. He's pulling out way ahead. Let's see who's going to get the next places. It's going to be a close one. We're going to have to look at the photo finish action on that. Tim Scallon gets first. Stuart Polo gets second and third. David Ray fourth. Bradley Aldrich fifth. David Ray sixth. Bradley Aldrich seventh. Tim Scallon eighth. And Stuart Polo bringing up the rear in 9th and 10th place. Congratulations, guys. Nice race. All right. Yeah, I was going to say Morrell's probably just wants to strike out so he can go sit back down and put ice on his junk. Because that did not look like it was fun. All right, let's award these prizes here real quick. Stuart Polo gets 2 of those. David Ray gets 2 of these. David Ray. Bradley Aldrich gets 2 of these. And Tim Scallon gets 1 of these. All right, then the big prizes, 1953 3. Set break. Goes to Tim. Congratulations, Tim. I'll be doing another Guess That Grade here momentarily, guys, so we need to get some people currently chatting. Otherwise, Nightbox not going to have anybody to pick from. And Stuart Polo gets the 57 and 60. All right. All right, prizes have been awarded. And we're going to take the bounty off the screen. Shut down the duck race. We are good to go. Bradley Aldridge, the 10K goal has been hit. We will be giving that away here in approximately 50 minutes. 50 minutes. We got another 50 minutes left on the show, and I'm out of packs to break, guys. So what else do we want to talk about? I think the first thing we're going to talk about is the next Guess That Grade. We're going to Guess That Grade on 1973 Topps, or Mike Schmitty rookie is going to be the next Guess That Grade. Give you guys a minute here to say something in chat, and then we'll see if we can guess the grade. Oh, excuse me. So we still do have the $10,000 ceiling bonus that you can get into for every $3 you spend. That will be given away. We have hit that goal. But every $3 you spend will get you an entry. And I still have the $10 all night for Vintage Breaks West only with this beautiful Harmon Killebrew 5.5 exhibit. Look at that sucker. Look at that exhibit. SGC 5.5, baby. Every $10 you spend to get you an entry in that. Let me see what I've got over here. I can Dex versus. Any more 68s? I got this gaggle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 1968s. I think these are all low numbers. Yeah, all low numbers. Just a little extra. John Boozer, Dave Gisti, Tom Haller, Sonny Jackson, and Gary Nolan. Next person to spend $50 on the website will get this little extra gaggle of 68 commons. Well, nobody else is chatting up, so we're going to do winner, winner, chicken dinner. Maybe, you know, we'll see who gets to play Guess That Grade. What's up, Mr. Perry? Mr. Billy Blair. You still with us, Mr. Billy Blair? We're going to do Guess That Grade, my friend. Guess a whole number for the grade you believe this card to be. For you Vintage Breaks OGers, this is a card I actually won from Vintage Breaks a couple years back. So if you can remember what card they were giving away a couple years ago in one of the prizes, you have an unfair advantage. All right, Billy Blair, get up close here. It is an older grade. No lighthouse, no PSA. Pretty well centered. Pretty good corners. Really nice looking card overall there on the front. That little line you were seeing on Mr. John Hilton's head is on the case, not on the card. There's the back. Gotta keep in mind it is an older grade. I don't remember what the... This is one of the big prizes and one of the big like long promotions for Vintage Breaks that I won. I don't think it was first prize, but it was one of the upper prizes. All right. Mr. Blair, can you guess that grade? Yes, Billy, that top edge is a little rough. You guys. All right, Billy Bear's going to go with a 6. And Billy, I would tend to agree that if I were to crack this out of the slab and submit it to PSA, it would probably get a 6. However, this is an old PSA grade, and PSA wasn't as particular back then, and this is actually an 8. But good guess. I would totally agree with that chipping on the back and the black. PSA wouldn't give it an 8 in today's grading scheme. It was kind of a trick. All right, Billy, I'm going to get you a BAM spot. $1. Where's the BAM? There it is. Alright, Billy, get you a BAM spot for participating. AC/DC. Okay. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Ah! Wind must not be blowing out tonight. Alright guys, I need to take a quick restroom break. I'll be back momentarily. Talk amongst yourselves. Guys said talk amongst yourselves. Nobody talked while I was gone. What's going on with that? Actually, I'm going to change. What is meant by the juice? That's a good question, David Flynn. I think you're a little bit behind in the chat, so you may not get this answer for quite some time, but for you, those of you who may not know. Ah! Yeah, the wind's not blowing out. Well, Cubs have got it together tonight. All right, so the juice is the buyer's premium in the auction. So most big auction houses, unlike eBay, let's just take this. Let's just take this Roberto Clemente, for example, here, guys. The bid on the card was $1,550. However, The juice, the buyer's premium in this auction, I believe, was 20%. So the actual price that the buyer paid is $1,860 with the buyer's premium. Depending on your status, if you're just buying for personal collection, sometimes you'll be subject to paying tax and shipping on top of that. But when you say with the juice, that usually means with the buyer's premium. But that's a good question. Thank you for asking, David. All right, so I'm going to change it. Next person to buy anything, check out with anything in your cart, we'll get this gaggle of 68 commons. Just a little extra incentive to buy just anything on the site. Charles Perry, this is the first year in probably a decade that I have not watched a single Cubs game. You haven't watched a single Cubs game? Are you talking about like on TV or actually at Wrigley? Also, I made a trip to Costco earlier this week. I love this unsweetened green tea they sell. So Bradley, another excellent question. That is negotiable. Generally speaking, the auction house will take the buyer's premium. They'll take that 20%. That's to them. And sometimes they'll actually take a percentage of what the selling price was as well. Depending on the caliber of cards, the collection, it's negotiable. You can even negotiate sometimes with the auction house how much that buyer's premium, that 20% that would normally go to the house, can come to you. They don't usually give that up unless you have a super awesome collection or a really high-end card. But it's all negotiable in your contract. I do not have any 81 Cello personal football packs. I also do not have any 81 Topps baseball packs. Charles Perry, man, you need to get to Wrigley. I've been thinking about making a trip out to Chicago to watch him, maybe late at the very end of the season, because I have not made my pilgrimage. I will definitely be reaching out to you, though, if I do decide to make a pilgrimage to watch a Cubs game. Because I haven't seen him this year. Yeah, Jeff, some of the games have been very hard to watch. But, like, this game would be awesome to be there to watch it because they're blowing it out. Nope, not till they put an acceptable product on the field. Canceled season tickets last year. Boycotting this year. I would definitely agree they need to get their shit together. And, you know, I think they've got a lot of good tools. I think they just need to work on working together in consistency. Let's see here. Also, we only have 28 days left until Nationals. 4 weeks. 4 short weeks till Nationals, boys and girls. Yes, and they need to stay healthy. Yeah, Charles Perry, I can understand the season ticket situation. That's an expensive nut to crack to buy that. I am not. I mean, I love watching the Cubs at Wrigley because I think it's a spiritual experience. But that's also for somebody who goes and visits once or twice a year to watch the Cubs play at Wrigley. I'm not sure I would enjoy season tickets and doing it a lot, especially for the price tag. Watching it at my home, my TV, my air conditioning, my food is a much nicer and cheaper experience than season tickets. Yep, absolutely right, Mr. Perry. It's always it seems to always be a struggle. But I think they've got some really strong bats now. They just need to work on the order and just getting them to play together. Get them to consistency is the really issue. You kind of see it over and over with the current team where they play these these series where they'll absolutely get dominated and then they'll turn around and dominate the team the very next game. It's Thank you, Mr. Flynn, for dipping your toe in. Get you in a couple entries into these prizes that are going tonight. Also get you this little gaggle of 68s. For those of you watching the Cubs broadcast of the game, I love the talk they've been having about this kid. The kid playing third base that's been collecting the balls. Oh, that one's going. All right, let me see what other gaggle here put together real quick. That's an excellent question. I don't know. Of course, Horner handles that like a champ. All right. Next little gaggle, I'm going to appeal to my modernish basketball guys. I've got a Seiko Deboya rookie card, a Joe Dumars, and a Del Curry little basketball gaggle action. Next person to check out with anything. Just buy anything on the website. Preferably something that's at least $10 so you get into the Harmon Killebrew bonus. Also, we're going to do another Guess That Card. Or Guess That Card. Guess That Grade. On a 1972 Topps Carlton Fisk rookie. Let's play. Let's go on, Mark. Winner, winner, chicken dinner time for Guess That Gum contestant. Who's going to come on down? Mr. Charles Perry. Mr. Charles Perry, let's play Guess That Gum, my friend. I'm going to show this card to you close as possible. You're going to guess the grade and a whole number. You get the grade correct, you get $10 break credit. You guess incorrectly, you get a BAM spot. It is a new PSA grade. Really well centered. Maybe a little smidgy off. Good corners, good edges, good surface. Cubs win. Cubs win. Back is also clean and well centered. All right, Charles Perry, what is your guess for the grade? Let me know if you want me to show it off again or if you have any questions. All right. Cubs win, Cubs win, Cubs win. Charles Perry's guess is an 8. Mr. Charles Perry, you are correct. It is, in fact, an 8. Great guess. I'll put a few bucks in your account right now. All right, Mr. Perry, there's another $10 in your account. Let's see. So somebody edition 86 Topps baseball. I'm not sure if I've got any of that. Let me take a look. See. Add extra zero to call it a typo. Okay. I'll see if I can typo that, but I don't think I did. I'm pretty sure I put $10 on it. Nope, I don't have any 86 Topps. All right, guys, we've got about a half hour to go. That's a $3 all night for that beautiful 62 mantle, and we've got the $10 vintage rakes all night for this Harmon Killebrew. Yeah, Tim, and be sure to ask before you buy, because the way our inventory's been, it's really messed up right now. So I may not have it if the site says I have it. They changed the way we did the inventory, and I don't like it, and you guys really don't like it either. I'm trying to figure out a better way to do it for you guys. Check out this beautiful 1960 Clemente that sold at REA. This one for $1,800. That is a beaut for sure. Did you ever buy the Throwback Thursday cards on Topps site? I haven't even heard of that. What's Throwback Thursday cards? Are they like modern reprints of vintage cards? I hate Topps website with a passion. It is an awful, awful, awful website. Well, let me see if I can find it on Topps website. This week is Incredible Hulk themed cards, and they're really cool looking. I'll send you the Facebook. I think I found it here. Is this what you're talking about? Hey, Julio Rodriguez is pretty cool. I don't know about these. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, if somebody would sell me just the Julio Rodriguez for a couple bucks a card, I might buy those, but I have no interest in Mackenzie Gore and Mark McGwire. All right, let's see here. Nobody hopped right on top of my basketball gaggle, so I'm going to add to it. You're going to get a 91 Upper Deck pack baseball. So you're going to get a 1990 NFL Pro Set pack, and you're going to get a 1990-91 hockey pack. So you get a gaggle of packs plus the gaggle of basketball cards. So you're covering 4 of the major sports. Well, that's pretty cool, Mr. Perry. Yeah, like if I could buy just the one guy I wanted, I might be interested, but I really don't need the extra cards. I'm just afraid they're, besides the parallels that you may get if you're super lucky. I guess I just got burnt really bad with the Topps 2020 stuff. I mean, I bought hundreds of those cards and didn't get a single parallel, single autograph, single anything. And unfortunately, with the exception of a few, they're all pretty worthless. Of course, those are famous last words, and Topps will do something like this. It'll be worth a fortune, and I should have bought 20 of them, or 50, or whatever. But I've been bit, and I've moved on. Alright, guys, what do we have here that we could sell out real quick? Let's see here. I've got personal packs, some ultra modern stuff. I do have some 2020 Chronicles. I've got football. I've got 2019 Chronicles basketball. I've got some Illusions football. I've got, I forget what year this is. Actually, what else do I have floating around over here? I've got a couple Prism 2020 baseball packs. Another Chronicles pack that was out of order. Illusions pack that was out of order. And then I've also got some 2019 basketball Illusions. If any of this you can't find on the website, let me know and I can go force the inventory on it. I did the whole Muhammad Ali set last year. Had like 2 cards each week for 52 weeks. Well, that's pretty cool, Mr. Perry. Same thing with the Topps Now cards. I bought a couple of them for $30-40 from Topps. Can't remember returned. Just before I got them in the mail. Yeah, Jeff, that's why a lot of them went there towards the end. They were worth $5 by the time you got them. Yeah, I stopped about just over halfway through, I think. I started buying not quite the very first cards, but after maybe the first week or so of releases or 2 weeks of releases. So I did okay at some of the front end ones, but some of those middle ones, yeah, I've got like 20 of each, and like they're worth $5 a piece right now. I've got them in a box somewhere. Actually, I don't know where the box is. They're back somewhere in this house. Uh, Alright, Becky picked up the gaggle of stuff here. A couple packs, a couple cards. Thank you. Well, I say Rebecca, but it's really Tim over there. Uses his wife's credit card. Hey, what's up, Justin? I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself, my friend? How was was it Tubi a couple weeks ago you were doing when I was at the show? How was that? Yeah, every time I don't know. I play the ultramodern baseball stuff to try to make some money, but you know, I should just learn to stay in my lane and just focus on vintage stuff. Oh, nice. Are you set up at the collectible show on Saturday, or are you just gonna be walking around? All right, you'll be selling. All right, well, I'll probably see you there. I at this moment in time, I plan on going, but you know, you never know what happens between now and then. I'll be going there to take a look see. Yeah, it's just on the way. It's a show I try to get to when it's here. I just this year I'm not doing anything for 4th of July, so I'll probably be able to make it. All right, so I've got the Illusions football. I've got Chronicles football 2020, both Illusions and Chronicle football. I've got the Illusions 2019 basketball. I've got the Chronicles 2019 basketball, and I've got some 2020 Prism baseball. No, Jeff, I'm not shooting off fireworks. Actually, where they, I'm not a big fan of doing them myself. I think it's but you have sparklers and some little, really, really little things, all good. But there are too many people that shoot off those big ones and cause fires. I just think it's irresponsible. There are plenty of free shows you can go watch. I do, in fact, have 85 O-Pee-Chee if you would like to open one. I actually have a lot of 85 O-Pee-Chee. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 85 O-Pee-Chees. Let me see what I got here. It's Centiview-wise that I can kind of get to the end of the night. I've got a Class 1 Devers rookie gold label, and let me see what I could find out of this box for the next person to make a purchase of any variety. I'm not sure if anybody plans on breaking the 4th of July. And I've got a gaggle of 58s. Herb Score, Charlie Lau, Bill Verdon, Mike Garcia, Bobby Thompson, another Charlie Liu, and a 58 All-Star Bob Turley for the next purchase anyone makes. So you get a little ultra modern action plus some vintage action for the next person to make a purchase. Justin Price doing a solo pack. All right, Justin, you want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6? Which one would you like? Numero 6. All right. Chronicles football. One moment. It looks like Chronicles football's off the website, but I can put it back on since I happen to have it. Chronicles football fat pack. Okay, it should be viewable now. Let me, there it is. Okay, there's the link to the Chronicles personal packs. Make sure the inventory number is correct on that. All right, let's break. Okay, you said 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's the one on the end. I'll leave these out just in case you decide you want to do another one. $19.85. Oh, Peachy, Justin Price. All right, here we go. All right. Welcome to Vintage Breaks. I'm Astrology for Vintage Breaks West, and tonight we're breaking a 1985 OPT Baseball Wax Pack number 110. It's a personal for Justin. He did not want to share with anyone else. So let's see what this gets him. Poster here. Let's see if I can get the gum off the poster. Not likely, no. The gum is not going to come off the poster. I'll let you give that one. You got Montreal Expos. Andre Dawson. That's the one you want to get. Very nice. A little bit off both directions, but a very nice pack fresh Andre Dawson, the Hawk. poster. Off to a good start. Don't like to share. I'm only child. I know what that's all about. Now, centering out the gate. Oh, well, I shouldn't have said anything. Oral Hershiser, your first card, is very well centered for O-Pee-Chee. However, your very next card of Charlie Hugh is not well centered. But then again, card number 3 is really well centered again. So I guess Charlie Hugh is not so bad to be off center when he had a really good Dawson poster, a good Oral Hershiser, and then now you've got yourself a really nicely centered Eckersley. It's still not quite perfectly centered. Is that Herschel's rookie card? Well, hot damn. Well, there's Eck. Pretty nicely centered. Let's go back and take a look at Oral again. I didn't realize this was a rookie card. Its corner's a little touched. And I think it's a little crooked. But that may be worth grading. Might want to take a closer look at that, Justin, when you get it. Well, that's a good looking card. I also got Rusty Staub, which is pretty well centered. This is definitely a little cattywampus. But Rusty Staub. Ron Darling. Bruce Bouchette. Daddy Bouchette. Dave Dravicki. Yeah, with the exception of that Charlie Hughes, centering on these isn't too bad for O-Pee-Chee. Hubie Brooks. And our last card in the pack is Joaquin Andujar. Is Joaquin Andujar Miguel Andujar's dad? And that wraps up our 85 O-Pee-Chee pack. 110 personal for Justin Price. Thanks for watching. Yeah, this is actually a really good pack. Yeah, I mean, you got the Hawks poster, which, if I remember correctly, is the correct the poster you want of the posters. You got Eckersley, Oral Hershiser rookie, Rusty Staub, Daddy Bouchette. Yeah, so yeah, that's a pretty good pack. Dave had his arm amputated. That's an interesting fact. I was going to say fun fact, but I don't feel right about saying that was a fun fact. All right, guys, we got 9 minutes left in the night. Did anybody pick up a Chronicles? Let's take a look-see. Mr. Perry. Mr. Perry bought both of my Chronicles packs. All right. Get some pennies out here ready. And I'm a little confused why it thinks these are packs 205 and 207, but it skipped pack 206. That is right. Load up on them. All right. Welcome to Vintage Breaks. I'm Charlie G for Vintage Breaks West, and we've got a pair of 2020 Chronicles football packs, number 205 and 207 for Charles Perry. I'm not sure what happened to pack 206 because, what's up, Mr. Cuffman? Because Mr. Perry bought 2 packs in the same order, and they were packs 205 and 207. So 206 is somewhere out there, but I don't know whose that's going to be. All right, first pack here. We've got Chase Claypool rookie off the bat. Brett Favre, Rob Gronkowski, Dick Butkus, Joe Namath, Jerry Jeudy. I forgot to show off that first rookie, but that's Jerry Jeudy. You've got the Omega of Jake Fromm. Jake from State Farm. I'm sure he's never heard that joke before. Rookie of Joe, or T. Higgins, jeez. We've got a James Robinson clear rookie. Not sure what this particular parallel is called. Here's Mr. Joey Burrow. That's probably what happened, Tim. Joey Burrow. There's also only supposed to be 2 packs. I corrected the inventory, so you might have, because that's why I was really confused. Joey Burrow rookie, followed by the Herbs rookie, Justin Herbert. Followed by DeAndre Swift, a rookie. Jake from State Farm, a rookie. Jacob Eason. It's actually a really good pack. Jacob Eason, rookie. And the last card in this pack is Jerry Jeudy, rookie. Let's see what's in your second pack. Starting off strong there, Charles Perry. Good one on the back. Tom Brady, Tyreek Hill, Julio Jones, Adam Thielen, Baker Mayfield. Ryan Tannehill. Got yourself a rookie of DeAndre Swift, the Omega. Cole Met for the Bears. Omega. You got a Prism Black of DeAndre Swift, rookie. That's pretty nice. Fortunately, it's off center. Michael Pittman Jr. Kenneth Murray. Zach Moss, rookie. Antonio Gibson. And Isaiah Simmons. And the last card that I saw was Jalen Hurts, rookie. So we got a pretty decent one at the end there. Definitely think the first pack was the good one. Well, that wraps our 2020 Chronicles football packs 205 and 207 for Charles Perry. Thanks for watching. Yeah, Charles, that first pack was definitely nice. Second one, not so much. I think that's going to wrap up our night unless somebody's bought something while I was breaking this. I can give away some stuff. My favorite part of the show. Take a quick look-see. Alright, nobody else made any purchases. Speak now or forever hold your P's and Q's. Otherwise, I'm going to get this Harmon Killebrew a new home. And then we'll give away the 10K ceiling bonus after that. Okay, here we go. Welcome to Drake's Real Strategy for Vintage Drake's West, and we've reached the end of our night, and we're going to start it off by giving away our $10 all-night promo for Vintage Drake's West, which is this beautiful Harmon Killebrew SGC 5.5 card. Every $10 you spent got you an entry, so we're going to randomize that list of names 7 times. Let's get the randomizer up here. That's our list of names. Good luck, everybody. Have a good night, Mr. Spell. We'll catch you next week. 7 times in the randomizer here. Winner take all. All right, and our winner at 7 is Mr. Tim Scallon. Takes it home. Congratulations, Tim. This beauty is headed your way. Congratulations, Tim. Mr. Killebrew is headed to your house. Congratulations. That's a nice one. That's a nice one. This is actually one that was on my display in my collection and doesn't quite fit what I'm personally collecting anymore. So it came off the wall and got sold to Vintage Breaks. So yeah, I was proud of that one. That's a good one. All right, then we've got the 10K ceiling bonus here. Let's give that one away. This is every $3 you spend. Yep. All right, everybody, we've reached the end of the evening. This is an all-day bonus. The 10K ceiling bonus. Every $3 you spent got you an entry. This is a winner take all for a SGC 5 Mickey Mantle 1962. 1962 Topps Mickey Mantle SGC 5. It's a beaut. And let's randomize our list of names. We're going to do this 6 times. Good luck to everyone, and thank you to everyone who participated today in all the shows across the board. Couldn't do without you guys. 3, 4, 5. And our winner at 6 is Mr. Bennett Page. Congratulations, Bennett. You'll be taking home the big prize for the day. And thank you to everyone else who participated. All right, everybody, that's going to bring us to the end of our show. I appreciate all you guys hanging out with me all night. Tim, Jeff Spellman, we had Pam, Justin coming in hot at the end. Spellman, I think I mentioned Charles Perry. I'm sure there are more of you guys out there. I'm just bad with the days. Mr. Cuffman, Tim, everyone and everybody. I'll see you on Saturday, Mr. Thunder. And who knows? Maybe I'll buy some from you. But in the meantime, we've got 3 more shows, 3 more VBUS shows before the Nationals. So in the meantime, everybody have a good one. Take it easy. Be nice to each other. And I'll catch you next